Put that cookie down now. But don't put this down. So the Z Fold 4, I want to talk about it because it's been probably maybe the most memorable or the most lasting impression phone that I've had this year. And period of reflection into 2022. Christmas is tomorrow. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all those great things. I hope you have a wonderful time. Hopefully you got a Z Fold 4. And if you're looking to get one, Samsung has a still pretty good sale going on right now. Get up to $300 off. If you don't have a trade-in, up to $900 enhanced trade-in value, $150 instant credit, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, not a sales ad. Here to talk about the Z Fold 4. This phone, I talked about it previously this year and how it's been an instrumental part of my daily carry. I made another video saying how it's the best tablet of 2022 because this phone right here has basically revolutionized the way that I do a lot of stuff with my phone. I used to use my Tab S8, I used to use my iPad, I use an app called Canva to make all my thumbnails. This has allowed me to do a whole lot. Even whenever I was off in Germany and when I was in Morocco and Africa back in August, early September, it was a lifesaver because what happened? You may not know this, some of you may know this. As I was traveling, went to Morocco for a couple of days, was for my anniversary with my wife, and I traveled on from there to go to Germany for like 8-9 days to go to a convention, tech convention called IFA. My luggage didn't make it on the plane in Miami when I was flying to Morocco, so I lost my microphone, I lost my lighting equipment, I lost a lot of different things that I needed so I could shoot videos while I was gone. And normally I record with an iPhone because it's very easy for me just to airdrop things over to my MacBook, edit them, good to go. So I was without those things. All I had, basically, well, I had a lot of phones, but the best option was going to be for me using my Z Fold 4. I think I left my S22 Ultra at home. I wanted to be fully immersed with this phone and give it a real shake. Not that I haven't previously, but it doesn't really last more than 3 or 4 weeks with me. Just because I have a hard time carrying the phone as a primary phone. But I carried the Z Fold 4 as a primary phone for a month. And I also carried the Z Flip 4 for a couple of weeks. I was in tandem, using both of them while I was gone. And it really made me appreciate the phone a lot more. Mostly because the camera is so improved. The camera they put in the Z Fold 4, exponentially better than on the Z Fold 3. A lot better quality, better bokeh, better overall stuff. It's just, they made a big difference. And I was concerned because I was angry it didn't have the S22 Ultra camera, especially paying $17.99 for it. But they wanted to keep it slim, kind of keep the profile looking the same. I get that. It was a meaningful upgrade, so I was happy about that. But the camera really took it up a notch. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Generation 1 took it up a notch. Better battery life, better thermals. And then, well, the other stuff too. Like having the full screen on the front instead of having that little bar bezel on the left-hand side like on the Z Fold 3 that took up space. And it replaced my tablet usage. I didn't even take a tablet on that trip, and I just used this, only use this daily driver. I was using it to make and edit my thumbnails and all that stuff, using it for the camera, all sorts of things, and it really impressed me. I'm not saying it's the most impressive phone of the year, but it impressed a lot on me. And I've never really had a problem with durability. Ever since I've gone into these phones, I haven't really had any durability, hardware-related stuff, no faults, no problems. I did have an issue with my Z Flip 5G where there was something wrong with, it was just making this weird popping noise on the screen. I think something was separating from the back. But I got it replaced, no problem. And also with my Fold 2, one day there was just a little red line that went right down the center of it. So I got that replaced too with the warranty. But other than that, I've had no problems. And the Z Fold 3, excellent phone. Z Flip 3, excellent phone. So I had a lot of confidence going into the Z Fold 4. I know they're expensive, and I really, saying that I think they're finally ready for mainstream is not really, I don't want to say truthful because it's very truthful. I believe that they're very safe for people to want to grab them. Of course, take care of them. That's the thing. You can't go, oh, well, you can't do this, can't do that. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess so, but I wouldn't do, like, I'm not taking this phone rock climbing. I mean, I'm not taking it underwater to take pictures. I'm going to be careful with it. I'm going to put a case on it. I'm going to leave the screen protector intact. I'm going to get one for the front. If you use it for normal day-to-day stuff, it's going to serve you really well. Perfectly fine. And here's the other thing. They give pretty good trading credit the next year around too if you want to decide you want to get the next one. But they're not really, this wasn't really a year-over-year upgrade. And that was kind of a little point of frustration that I had, because I was telling folks, look, if you got a Z Fold 3, you probably shouldn't get the Z Fold 4. And I maintain that. Even after picking up this most recent Z Fold 3, pretty much confirmed everything. Even after I've been using this one so much. This one's had a SIM card in it. This one I've been carrying with me as a secondary phone, sometimes a primary phone, basically since it's come out. And I've got multiple SIM cards. I've got like 5. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. But if you're interested in what I use Mint Mobile. And Mint Mobile is fantastic. And this is not a sales ad for them. But I've been buying their plans. Basically, every Christmas comes around. Right now, you could get, I think I paid $60 and got 6 months of 10 gigabytes of data and unlimited texting and calling. That's insane. Like, it was such a really good deal. So I like Mint Mobile, uses T-Mobile towers, 5G, all that great stuff. And it's a great combination because you don't have to spend a ton of money on a carrier. I was thinking about making a video about the Mint Mobile service. Y'all let me know if you want kind of some insight on that, talk about some of the service, the qualities, how easy it is, kind of my review of it. I'd be happy to make the video if y'all are interested, but I do love Mint Mobile, and it's gotten kind of fun with Ryan Reynolds being, like, I guess, the owner. But yeah, the Z Fold 4, it was an impressive device for me in 2 ways. One, it was impressive because I was impressed with what it could do and some of the stuff that they brought about with the change, but also impressed upon me how useful it is, because it allows me to do so much away from home. And even another thing that was instrumental is, as I was leaving my legal job, I was having to do, like, review and sign a lot of paperwork, get cases ready to hand off to other folks, sign a lot of legal documents I needed to get sent off so I could close stuff out or get stuff sent off to the IRS for my clients. And I did so much signing from here, so much document editing, so much document reviewing while I was out on the go and doing other stuff. Because I was working 2 full-time jobs for a long time. For the last 2.5 years, I did my law job as a public interest tax attorney, helping people representing nonprofit work for low-income taxpayers who got audited by the IRS. And I was also making a video a day with YouTube. So even while I was gone, like, I flew off and I went off to, at the beginning of the year, I went to Barcelona for MWC. I go to CES in January, which is in Las Vegas, which is a big convention and electronics trade show there. I went off to Germany, IFA, and what's accompanied me this last year or two is these Z Folds, and allows me to do a lot of my work on the fly. Like, my boss would be like, hey, I need to reach out and get you to sign something. I'm like on the show floor somewhere, I'm signing something, I'm sending it back. Of course, you can do it with a Note, you can do, or sorry, the S22 Ultra, you can do it with some other phones, but this phone, it just makes it so easy because you get the nice, easy one-handed use up front, and then you get the big landscape on the inside. Of course, better battery performance and efficiency and things like that with the advent of the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. I'm so glad they went with that over the Snapdragon 8 Generation 1. The 8 Plus Generation 1, better chip. I'm looking forward to, we'll probably get the 8 Plus Generation 2 next fall. And I can only imagine what kind of an upgrade we get over this. But overall, I think it's a great phone. I think it's a great stocking stuffer. If you want to give someone an $1,800 stocking stuffer. If you are interested in picking one up, I've got a link in the description. You can go there. And yeah, it's just been, it's changed the way I do business. It allows me to do so much when I'm out away from home. The battery life is definitely better over the last iteration, which I was really not a big fan of the Z Fold 3 battery. And it's just also with the camera, it makes it a lot more viable. A lot of the improvements they've been making are quality of life improvements for the phone, extending the life and making it more viable as a productivity tool and not just a folding phone that has a big screen that you can use as a tablet, which is nice, but it's not the only benefit you want. You want some more extras, you want some nice benefits, you want some nice cameras, some better battery life, stuff like that. Also, with the advent of Android 12L, Android 13, the multitasking, I love the taskbar that you can get on the bottom. So, like, let's say I open up Twitter here and you can see all these little icons down here. You can just swap back and forth from a whim. Like, we'll just, whoop, just tap on one. There we go. I'm on Chrome. Go back to Twitter. It's so nice and easy and convenient. I'm excited to see what we get for 2023 when it comes to the foldable market. But this phone, I just want to talk about it one last time to close out the year because it's really been a great phone for me. And I've really given this one a big chance, really integrated it into my daily carry and my lifestyle, my work, my professional stuff. And it's been nothing but positives for me since I got it. So, and of course, I bought this myself. This wasn't sent to me. This is not like, oh, hey, Samsung reached out and they want me to talk about it. No, I genuinely think it's a good phone and I enjoy using it. I paid for it with my own money. and I use it on a daily basis. So just wanted to share that with you folks. Gonna wrap this one up. So I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. If you've been using a foldable phone, if you've been on the fence and you have questions or concerns, or if you've had one and you've enjoyed it, or if you haven't enjoyed it. I know some people don't like them. Sound off in the comment section. I'd like to have some conversation about that, but I like it. I very much enjoy mine. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please go to the comment section. I will get back with you, or I will try my best. There's a lot of comments. But also, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Also, still wearing the shades. Things are looking on the up and up. If you've been following along, then you probably know I've got a eye issue that happened. I got an eye abrasion, and then apparently got a terrible strep infection in it. It is what it ended up being. I don't want to get into that too much, but I am improving. Things are getting better. Hopefully not too much longer, maybe another week wearing the glasses. But overall, things are progressing. Great doctors monitoring everything, and I'm not going to be stuck with an eye patch or hopefully no long-term issues, which is good. But thank you for understanding. Thank you for the support along the way. It's been a heck of a ride the last week or so, but thank you for all your support. Thanks for watching the video. And again, if you have questions, want to talk about this stuff, go to the comment section. We can have at it. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. I know there's a whole lot of extra things that you could be doing, especially this time of year. So it's very meaningful to me that you take the time to watch this. I hope it was helpful. I hope you learned something. Hope you have a wonderful, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the wonderful things I could wish for you, your loved ones. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.